Libras, welcome. This is your general reading for February 12th through the 15th. This is just a general reading, so please only take the parts that resonate with you. If you do like this message, please remember to hit that like button. It's the only way that I have to know that the messages are being well received by the viewers. If this message doesn't resonate with you, please check out my channel. There are other dated and timeless readings for your sign. You can also check out your other placements in the charts. I'm sure there's a reading in there for you somewhere. Okay, so we're starting you out as your overall energy here in that Five of Discs, which tells me you're feeling a lack of something or a restriction of some kind. You could be stuck in a lack of mentality where you're focusing here on everything that you don't have instead of what you do have to work with, okay? Some of you may be financially struggling currently and feel a major restriction on your finances or concerned about financial matters. We do have the Page of Cups. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. I would love to have you. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I'm happy you're here. Spirit's here helping you elevate in some way. You're getting the support here from the spiritual realm, okay? There is something coming in, but this could be a reflection on your emotions. I see the Page of Cups. Yes, it can be messages coming in, new opportunities for love, but it can also be a reflection, a time of reflection on your emotions, okay? Let's keep going here. Now, this is just a quick reading, so please, no, this won't be overly detailed. Another page coming in. Okay, so you guys have a lot of new stuff coming in. The Page of Discs can talk about new messages in the career or financial or health, okay? So there's something coming in for you that way as well. And with this Four of Swords, it's telling me you need a break. You're exhausted, okay? And with that Five of Discs, I'm sure you are exhausted. And that it's time to take a rest. This is also a time for self-care and self-love and focusing on the self, okay? So you don't want to overextend yourself during this time because I can see the newness coming in. I can see the restrictions playing out, but I also know Spirit's here helping you, okay? So this is a time where you're going through something. And the Four of Swords can also be a rebirthing card as well. So, and then you do have the Three of Swords here on the bottom of the deck, which can talk about heartbreak at a pretty deep level, okay? So there's been some heartbreak that you've either dealt with or are dealing with currently, or that will be coming up here shortly. Let's see. Let's get some clarity on what's going on. After I clarify your reading here, we will do some oracle cards, and then at the end we will do a pick a card where you can ask a question, and I will do the best I can to give you a yes no answer, but I will give a description of the card. Okay, so I feel like you're feeling restricted over a decision that you need to make, and maybe you don't even know what decision to make here. With the Two of Swords, it tells me you have a blindfold on. You're not looking at things. You're not seeing everything. And a decision needs to be made, and until you make that decision, there's going to be problems, okay? So it's kind of like one of those times that comes up where you need to make a decision, but you don't want to make a decision. You don't know what decision to make, and you're feeling very self-defensive, which can also cause that lack of mentality. I almost feel like you might be feeling like no matter what path I take, it's not gonna, or what decision I make, it's not going to pan out, instead of trying to see. And I feel like that's where the blindfold is you're not seeing the benefits. Yeah, because once you make a decision here, it's going to transition you into success, okay, with that Six of Wands. So you're going to go from this Five of Discs here, not, feeling a lack of, to making a decision, to transitioning into success, okay? And this may have something to do with a love situation. But let's see what this Page of Cups is for you. Something hurtful has happened. The Emperor. So you're reflecting here on your emotions. This could be an Aries coming into your life. This could also be you're reflecting on how to take control of your life, or there's somebody in your life who has, played an important role, maybe a father, a brother, a spouse that you're doing some reflecting on right now. And with the Star card, I feel like you're going to get the recognition you deserve in this situation, and that there'll be a renewal of hope for you here. Okay. And the reason Spirit is here is helping you is for this Three of Swords. That's that double Three of Swords. There's been some kind of extreme heartbreak happening in your life, and that's what's causing seemingly a lot of the decisions that need to be made, this lack, this feeling of lack, and why Spirit is here trying to help you transition into something successful is because of all the heartbreak. I just want to see what these are real quick. Yeah. You're feeling a need to stand your ground and protect yourself. There was a painful ending. You're starting onto a new journey and trying to birth a different reality here into existence. Let's see, what's this Page of Cups? Or Page of Discs, sorry, Page of Discs. The Two of Cups. It's bringing something into harmony. And you're going into hangman mode here. Okay, so you're going within really to figure out how to bring things into harmony, and this may have a lot to do, we see this Five of Discs and this Page of Discs here. I feel like some of you are trying to get your finances back in harmony, back flowing, and especially if there was a heartbreak where maybe you were living with somebody and somebody moved out, that affects your finances in a really big way. And this could be a financial restriction type of situation, where you're lacking the finances now that you're on your own. That's going to be for some of you. For others of you, this could be indicating a boss and you guys are switching jobs, and because there's just been too much heartache in your job, okay? But there's a new job coming in for you. And for others of you, this is a marriage or relationship that is ending with somebody. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. It could also be, a friend or family member as well that's causing this heartache and pain. But somehow it's affecting your resources in some way, but that's going to come back into harmony. You just have to go within to get a different perspective on how to deal with that. Let's see what this Four of Swords is. And maybe it's because you're just upset enough where you're not working as much as you were or something like that. Yeah, so we have that Five of Pentacles here again, okay? So we have the Three of Swords twice. We have the Five of Pentacles twice. This tells me that you are going through a very difficult time right now emotionally. And, you're feeling left out in the cold, all right? The Five of Pentacles also talks about feeling left out in the cold, feeling deserted in some way. And I feel both. I feel like you feel left out in the cold, and I feel like you are focusing on what is lacking. But because of this feeling of being left out in the cold and being restricted and lacking things, you need to take this time for rest and self-care. It's going to help you overcome it. You're going to rebirth out of that, especially with Spirit here helping to heal those wounds, okay? The Wheel, yeah, and then this is going to be where the turning point happens for you back into something good. And we see that the pages here are bringing in new. We see Spirit is here. We see this transition into success, but you need to take this rest. You need to take care of yourself. Like, if you're worrying about a whole bunch of other people and trying to take care of other people and you're feeling left out in the cold, that is not the time for this. You need to take care of you first. And you have the Six of Swords here on the bottom of the deck, which tells me this is a transition, a necessary transition for you. And I like to see the Six of Swords and the Six of Wands play out together because it tells me it's a necessary transition, something you need to do. It's going to happen, okay? Like, you're going to transition here. And it's going to transition you into something more successful. All right, let's get some oracle cards for you. This is just a quick reading, so it doesn't go very into detail, but... Environmental awareness. Pay attention to your environment that you're in, okay? There might be things within your environment or people in your environment that are not good for you, all right? So pay attention to your environment. Switch the things in your environment that you can to get yourself to a place where you can take care of yourself. Inner power. Yeah, and again, with this Four of Swords, you need to go within. Find your own power, because that's going to be your turning point. Same thing with this Hanged Woman. You know, you got to really go within here to bring that harmony. Letting go. Time to let go of any past hurt or heartbreak. You know, we got that Three of Swords twice here. Peace of mind. On the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is you are going to regain that peace of mind here. All right, let's get a couple out of this deck. Broken heart. Yeah, and we see that with the double Three of Swords. You guys are dealing with a broken heart of some... Healer of the ages. Some of you may be healers, okay? A lot of you may be. Actually, I'm picking up that strongly. A lot of you are healers. You may work with Reiki. You may be yoga teachers. You may do tarot readings. You may work in the field of therapy or teaching, something along those lines. Yeah, and then we have victory on the bottom of the deck. This tells me this is going to be a victory for you. You're going to overcome this. And we can't get through life without a certain amount of pain and problems. And the more we overcome, the stronger we become. Excuse me. And it looks like you guys are going to transition through this in a very successful way. Oh, I'm just going to take these. The King of Wands and the Star card. And I think this goes back to this. So this person here, okay, that wasn't supposed to come out. This is just added on here. So this person could be, like I said, a fire sign. It may very well be an Aries. It could also be a Leo or Sagittarius. And we got that Star card again. There's going to be renewal of hope to you guys, okay? You're going to get the recognition you deserve in this situation. There's healing. The Star card brings a lot of healing. Let's put these back in. Okay, we're going to do pick a card to ask a question. So you go ahead and think of your question while I lay the cards. All right. Take a deep breath in, release, and pick the card that feels right to you. Okay, card number 1, the Six of Cups. If you're holding on to something from the past that no longer serves you, I say no. If you are feeling nostalgic about something, I say yes. Okay, if something brings you like that nostalgic happiness, I say yes. But this talks all about nostalgic value, long-term value. The Page of Pentacles. I say yes, especially in this reading here. This is where your turning point starts, okay? And it talks about new careers. It can talk about new money coming in, new possibility for something stable, okay? Justice. This is your own card, your own energy here, Libras. So I say definitely yes, which talks about balance, harmony, cause and effect, and, you know, wanting justice in a situation. I say yes, given that it is your energy. The Moon, this can talk about a Pisces, but it also talks about following your own intuition and seeing the things that are hidden. It can also talk about secrets, illusions, and lies. So apply that how it fits. But I will say yes, because it talks a lot about following your own intuition. Okay. Let's get you an animal advice card here before we go. Animal advice for Libras, please. Coyote, revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Yeah, and I do feel like over here where I said with the Star card, the truth is going to be recognized in this situation. Like, I'm getting that intuitively. Like, there's something here. The truth of is going to be seen, okay? And that's going to come in with that Star card. And you're doing some reflection on how things played out, I think. All right, Libras. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If this resonated with you at all, please hit that like button. And please feel free to comment anything you want down in the comment section below. I always respond. If you like some of these decks, you can check them. I have links, Amazon links in my description box. You're more than welcome to check them out there. And until we meet again.